Testing. Can anybody hear me? Hello, friends. Hello, everyone. Check, check. How's everything? All right. Can we hear me now? How's that sound, everybody? Oh, flowers. Can everybody hear me? Anybody hear me? Is there anybody out there? How's that sound? Let me have some thumbs up if it sounds good. Thumbs up if you're feeling all right. Good point there, Rebecca. Let's see here. Is that what you're doing? All right. Here we go. Hey, Gaines. So good to see you. I wish everyone was up here right now. I want you to all join us at 3 o'clock virtually, so that we can, there we go, so we can enjoy each other's company. Today is the virtual ribbon cutting. I'm not trying to give anything away. Just want to make sure that we have good video and sound for everyone. I'm going to get really close and personal. Hi there, everybody. How's it going? Let's see. Let's switch back to this camera. I want everybody there, if you'd like to send a virtual message, we encourage it. Very much so. There's a phone call from my dad. I'll grab that in just 1 second here. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad. We'll be right back to you. Let's see. You still listening in there? Yeah, sounds good. It's Charlie over here. All right, coming up 3 o'clock. If you want to send a digital message, do so to Joe at Murphy Media WV and join the cavalcade of celebrity endorsements such as Jason Moses and a host of others. Once again, coming at you live in just a few minutes, 3 o'clock. Now that we have sound, here's a little video for you. Let me hook you up with a little something. Teach you about Rex.
Gentleman by the name of Bob Calhoun, who is the assistant superintendent for Kanawha County Schools, just in passing had mentioned to me we'd really like to develop something for preschool. I happened to be working on a few other things with Joe Murphy, who's the CEO of Murphy Media, in relationship to opioid prevention and education, and had mentioned to him, hey, what do you think about creating something that could be applicable to the pre-K environment?
Get to the older ones, sometimes they've already got this mindset of, bad habits because they see what's around them, and you're unfortunately sometimes a product of your environment. And if we get to them early and they start learning good habits, the earlier the better.
Never imagined that within 4 or 5 weeks we would have a talking avatar that could interact with the children in real time. And we named him Rex the RX.
Have you been telling Mrs. Webb in her class all about, this?
Yeah. What's that?
His cat. Oh, it's pretty cool, huh? Don't you wish you had one? Mm-hmm. I bet Joshua wishes he had one. And what about you, Temperance? Hey, Temperance, do you have a hat?
Said you have a hat.
Blake had him. Blake.
He's not gonna high-five you or give you a hug. He will interact with you, but the whole purpose of Rex is that we don't want the kids to keep Rex around.
Oh, guys. Bye.
This is the way, in my judgment, to reach them. They're used to being interactive, and they really don't respond to anything but that. So you've got to find a way to make that impression and make it last.
Hey guys, what do you think of my hat? You like it? Anybody here wear a hat? No?
The kids like Rex because he's also interactive, and he can, communicate in the actual classroom. So you can say the kids' names, and that gets their attention immediately.
The response has just been amazing. The kids really relate to the avatar. So if they do have a prescription medication that they take, which a lot of kids do, we want them to use that medication properly. But we also want to ensure that they're not sharing medications. We know that we have an enormous amount of children living with grandparents, living in foster care. We know that grandparents, that age group, they're more likely to have multiple prescriptions where they probably shouldn't be, where they're much more accessible.
So it's a short program, but it's very effective. And Rex can talk to the kids, answer questions with the kids, and give them vital information.
Technology was used, it was very interactive, and the kids really seemed to enjoy it and learn a lot. I mean, medication's not something that we talk about a lot with kids at all because we don't know where to draw that line, but this made it very kid-friendly and interactive.
Do you know what that means?
He's expired.
Hey, hold up a second there, Susan.
And so the message of don't keep Rex around is a real poignant one and real important, and something that a 4 or 5-year-old can kind of wrap their arms around and understand.
So we were really making a difference. We were reaching more schools and more counties and more kids than we ever had before with the medication safety message that Rex shared. And then in March of 2020, just like the rest of the world, the Rex program really came to a halt. So we were all working together and trying to figure out ways to get the program back online in any way, shape, or form, and then kind of hit the pause button and realized that now the message was even more important because you had all of these children who were at home with parents and grandparents who more than likely were not storing medications properly, and that made medication a lot more accessible and the message so much more important. We went back to the roots of Rex, which is innovation, and we found a way to scale the program by bringing Rex into homes remotely. And what that did was it opened everything up to a very unintended audience of parents and grandparents and caretakers who started to engage with us and their children about the importance of medication safety. We continue to believe that the message of medication safety is important, and that's for any medication. It doesn't have to be an opioid. We know that medications can be very dangerous if not taken by the person that they're prescribed. We also know that most children who overdose on a medication accidentally ingest that medication because it was not stored properly. We know that most people who become addicted to a medication do so because they obtain that medication either knowingly or unknowingly from a friend or relative. It's something that we really thought would delay or derail the program, and our message about medication safety really turned out to be something positive in terms of being able to reach more people with the message, because in the end it's really important that no one keeps Rex around.